Let's discuss about Python language. Before going to Python language, I want to explain you what is scripting language. Our Python is a scripting programming language. Before going to explain the concepts which we have in our Python, I want to explain you what is this scripting language. So you will get 100% clarity. Before going to Python, we will see what is scripting. What is scripting? What is scripting? What is mean by scripting language? What is difference between scripting language and programming language? We will discuss all those concepts in our lectures. First, let me tell you what is scripting. Scripting is nothing but the lightweight programming language which we have in our software industries are called scripting languages, or we can call them as a weakly typed programming languages, and also we can call them as a loosely typed programming languages. Why it is lightweight or weakly typed or loosely typed? Because some of our scripting programming language are loosely typed. We can integrate with other technologies very easily. And these scripting languages are also lightweight programming languages because those scripting languages are interpreted languages. We don't need any compilers for these scripting languages because scripting languages are internally interpreted languages. First, let me make a note about this. What is scripting? Script is a lightweight programming or weakly typed programming, or we can call them as loosely typed programming. This is about scripting. In scripting languages, we have two types of scripting languages. In our software industry, we have two types of scripting languages. What are those? We have client-side scripting languages and also we have server-side scripting languages. We will see what are these client-side scripting languages and server-side scripting languages. What are those? First, I will make a note about this. Types of scripts. In software industry, scripts are divided into scripts are divided into two types. What are those? We have client-side scripts, client-side scripting languages, and we have server-side scripting languages. These are two types of scripting languages we have in our software industry. Let's see what are the client-side scripting languages we have and what are the server-side scripting languages we have. we will discuss briefly about all those. When it comes to client-side scripting languages, this client-side scripting languages will run within the web browser. Whatever the browser you are using in your system or laptop, that browsers will internally have some interpreters to convert our client-side scripting language into browser understandable language. We will be having interpreters, or we can call them as engines, will be having in our web browsers, and this client-side scripting languages will run within the browser. That's the reason this scripting language is called a client-side scripting language. A script which is running within the browser is called a client-side scripting language. Those are nothing but we have JavaScript, and we have jQuery, and we have TypeScript, and we have VBScript, and we have ActionScript, and we have Ajax, and we have LiveScript. All these scripting languages comes under client-side script, because these scripting languages will be running within the browser. Next, we will discuss about server-side scripting languages. When it comes to server-side scripting languages, the script which is running within the web server, which is at backend development. In server side is nothing but backend development. If we use a scripting language to run within the web server, is called a server-side scripting languages. For example, we have server-side scripting languages like Python. Python is also a scripting language which will be running within the web server in our backend develop server side. When it comes to .NET, we have ASP, and we have PHP, and we have CGI. CGI is nothing but Common Gateway Interface. All these scripting languages comes under server side scripting languages, because all these scripting languages will run within the web server. That's the reason within the web server, or these scripting languages we use in development at backend development. If we use any scripting languages, those scripting languages are nothing but server-side scripting languages. Those will be running within the web server. First, let me make a note about this client-side scripting languages and server-side scripting languages, so you will get 100% clarity. First, we will see client-side scripting languages. Client-side scripting languages. A script which is running within the browser is called as client-side scripting languages. What are those we have discussed just now? JavaScript, jQuery, TypeScript, we have VBScript, we have Ajax, we have LiveScript, All these scripting languages comes under client-side scripting languages. Why these scripting languages are called client-side scripting languages? Because all these scripting languages will be running within the browser. That's the reason all these scripting languages are called client-side scripting languages, because all these are executing at client side. Next we will see server-side scripting languages. Server-side scripting languages. Just now we have discussed a script which is running within the web server or at backend development. Those comes under server-side scripting languages. A script which is running within the web server is called server-side scripting language or backend. Let's see some examples. Python also comes under server-side scripting language. We have ASP. We have PHP. And we have CGI. All these comes under server-side scripting language because all these are executing at server side or backend or within the web server. That's the reason all these scripting languages comes under server-side scripting languages.